advice, started their instrument company in Palo Alto. This whole county has become high-tech driven, high-tech oriented, high-tech focused. It's very, very different from most other parts of the country and parts of the world. If, like me, you grew up somewhere else, you know that to be true. On the East Coast, where I went to college, the high-status majors in school were the true abstract thinkers of the humanities, the philosophy majors, the comp lit majors who could analyze works of literature in 5 different languages. Those were the people who appeared to have evolved beyond the rest of us so that they were close to not needing bodies anymore and would just be sort of, disembodied super brains, like in the old episode of Star Trek. They just seemed to be a higher form of life. Those of us who were scientists were in the middle. The engineers were, pitied slightly because they were getting vocational education, whereas everyone else was getting a bachelor's degree. But then I came out of grad school at Stanford, and to my surprise, it was the exact opposite. It was completely inverted. The scientists like myself were still in the middle, but the engineers started around that campus. And I spent 5 years recently going back to teaching. And the humanities majors at Stanford hang their heads and refer to themselves as fuzzy studies majors. For some reason, what they do is not quantitative, it's somehow not valid. So to me, that transition is very strange. Silicon Valley is an unusual place. And that means there's some good things about it and there's some bad things about it. In New York, the center of live theater is the center of banking is and with most of the best museums in the country. The arts flourish. There are all sorts of people who proudly say, my child, is in the symphony. My child is an artist. My child's a working actor. As you know from encountering actors, if you say someone's working, that's a sign of success. I'm working. Whereas all of us here in Silicon Valley know people who have told their children they have to major in engineering. They have to try to get into UC Berkeley, and if they don't get into UC Berkeley, they have shame the family. Now, hard as it is for a Stanford guy like me to accept that, that is a very common view out there. The successes we have had in this valley of technology, even those that have applied to the arts, like my wife's former employer, Silicon Graphics, and that, has led us to a focus on technology that has led us away from the arts to the arts. This valley used to be filled with farmers. Farmers are not notorious for their devotion to the theater. Engineers have not been either. So this whole area went from farming to high-tech engineering, and the cost of our success in high technology has been a deficiency in the arts. And that's why what you're doing is so important. You are addressing the deficiency in the arts that we have in Silicon Valley. That those of us who come from another place feel moving here. There's absolutely a vibrancy here, there's an excitement here, and it should focus on things other than, let's get down to another fraction of an millimeter smaller and more. Combining technical expertise with a purpose in the arts, as you are doing with these films, is a very important goal. And I wish you every bit of success. And I look forward to the day when this place, as Morphy said, is known as Sillywood. And there's a trivia question. Who was the first one to open the first Silicon Valley Film Festival? I was there at the beginning, and I hope this is just the beginning of a long and growing, very successful series of festivals. Thank you very much.
Thank you.